The pain is sudden and crushing, not like in the movies, but a heavy, squeezing pressure in your chest like an elephant is sitting on it. The feeling might spread to your arm, your jaw, or your back. You're short of breath, dizzy, and a cold sweat breaks out across your skin. You're home, you're alone, and you realize with terrifying clarity, this is real. This is a heart attack. In a moment like this, knowing what to do can mean the difference between life and death. Your mind races. Maybe you remember seeing something online, a trick that's supposed to save you. But here's the most terrifying part. A viral trick promising to help could be the last mistake you ever make. Today, we're cutting through the noise and the dangerous misinformation. We're not just telling you what to do. We're giving you a clear, medically proven survival plan based on advice from leading cardiologists and health organizations like the American Heart Association. We'll break down 7 shockingly easy, life-saving steps to take if you're having a heart attack alone. And first, we will expose the one popular trick you must absolutely avoid, because trying it could waste precious time and potentially make things much, much worse. This isn't about internet hacks. This is about your survival. The deadly myth: why cough CPR is a dangerous lie. Before we get to the 7 things you must do, let's talk about the one thing you must not do. It's called cough CPR, and it's a piece of misinformation that has been circulating online for years. The posts claim that if you feel a heart attack coming on, you can save yourself by coughing hard and repeatedly in a regular rhythm. The idea is that this aggressive coughing keeps blood flowing to the brain and keeps you conscious until the heart attack passes. It sounds plausible, which is exactly what makes it so dangerous. But here's the hard scientific truth, confirmed by institutions like the Cleveland Clinic and the American Heart Association. Cough CPR is not a valid treatment for a heart attack. In fact, attempting it could be fatal. To understand why, you need to know the difference between a heart attack and a cardiac arrest. They aren't the same thing. A heart attack is a circulation problem. It happens when a blockage, usually a blood clot, stops blood from reaching a part of your heart muscle. The heart is still beating, but it's being starved of oxygen, causing tissue to die. Cardiac arrest, on the other hand, is an electrical problem. The heart's electrical system malfunctions, and it suddenly stops beating altogether. When that happens, you lose consciousness within seconds. The cough CPR myth confuses these two emergencies. There is a very limited, specific, in-hospital scenario where a doctor might instruct a patient to cough forcefully if they experience a specific type of irregular heartbeat called an arrhythmia. This is done under constant medical supervision to momentarily maintain blood flow. But it is not a self-administered cure. And it's absolutely not for heart attacks. When you're having a heart attack, your heart is still beating. Attempting to cough violently won't fix the blockage. Worse, the physical strain increases the pressure in your chest and puts even more stress on your struggling heart. The most dangerous part of this myth is that it wastes precious time. Every second you spend trying this useless and harmful technique is a second you are not calling for real, life-saving help. And during a heart attack, minutes matter. The longer blood flow is blocked, the more of your heart muscle dies. So let's be perfectly clear. If you think you're having a heart attack, do not try to cough it out. It's a myth that could cost you your life. Now, let's focus on what truly works. These are the 7 proven, expert-backed steps that can give you control in a moment of chaos and dramatically increase your chances of survival. Number 1. The non-negotiable first step. Call emergency services immediately. This is the most important rule, and it is absolute. The very first thing you must do, before anything else, is call 911 or your local emergency number. It sounds obvious, doesn't it? But you would be shocked at how many people delay this critical step. They think, maybe it's just indigestion. They worry, I don't want to be a bother. They decide to call a family member first, or even worse, they think they can drive themselves to the hospital. Let me be blunt. These are all potentially fatal mistakes. Driving yourself is one of the most dangerous things you can do. During a heart attack, you're at high risk of losing consciousness or going into cardiac arrest at any moment. If that happens behind the wheel, you don't just eliminate your own chance of survival. You become a deadly threat to everyone else on the road. Calling a friend or family member first also wastes precious time. Paramedics don't just give you a ride, they bring the hospital to you. They can start life-saving treatments the moment they arrive, giving you oxygen, running an EKG to confirm the diagnosis, and administering medications that can start breaking up the very clot that's causing the attack. This is care you can't get from a neighbor or a spouse driving you in a car. When you make the call, be clear and direct. Say the words, I think I am having a heart attack. Tell the dispatcher your location. If you can, put your phone on speaker so your hands are free and you can follow their instructions. The dispatcher is your lifeline. They are trained to guide you through this crisis and will stay on the line with you, keeping you calm until help arrives. Do not hang up. Number 2. The 30-second lifesaver. Chew an aspirin. After you've called for help, and only if you're not allergic and don't have a condition that makes bleeding dangerous, your next move is to find an aspirin. But don't just swallow it. You need to chew it. The recommended dose is 1 full-strength, 325 milligram aspirin. If you only have low-dose baby aspirin, usually 81 milligrams each, you should chew 4 of them. Why chew it? Chewing the aspirin allows it to be absorbed into your bloodstream much faster, getting to work in minutes instead of the half hour it might take a swallowed pill to digest. Time is everything. Here's the simple science of why this works. Most heart attacks are caused by a blood clot blocking an artery. Aspirin is a powerful antiplatelet medicine. Think of platelets as the sticky cells in your blood that form clots. Aspirin makes these platelets less sticky, which helps stop the blood clot from getting bigger. It thins the blood, which can help a small amount of it squeeze past the blockage, delivering life-giving oxygen to your heart muscle and limiting the damage while you wait for the ambulance. Studies have shown that taking an aspirin at the onset of a heart attack can significantly reduce mortality. One analysis found it could reduce cardiovascular death by about 25% within the first month. A crucial warning. This only applies if a doctor has told you it's safe to take aspirin. If you're allergic, have a bleeding disorder, are on blood thinners, or have been told to avoid it, then skip this step. But for most people, keeping aspirin handy is a smart move. If it's not nearby, don't go hunting for it. The most important thing is to rest. But if it's within reach, chewing an aspirin is one of the most effective things you can do for yourself. Number 3. The overlooked protector. Unlock your front door. This next step is so simple and practical, yet it's one that almost everyone forgets in a panic. After you've called 911 and taken an aspirin, if you are able, get up and unlock your front door. Then immediately go and lie down again. Think about it from the first responder's perspective. They're racing to save you, carrying heavy equipment, and they know every second counts. The last thing you want is for them to be stopped by a locked door. A locked door means they have to waste precious time finding another way in, or even breaking the door down time they should be spending at your side, saving your heart muscle. By simply unlocking the door, you clear the path for your rescuers. You remove a critical barrier between you and survival. Once you've done it, find a comfortable place to lie down, ideally near the door or somewhere you'll be easily visible when the team enters. This small act does more than just help the paramedics. It gives you a sense of control. In a situation where you feel utterly helpless, taking this one logical action can help focus your mind. You are actively participating in your own rescue. You've called for help, you've taken a crucial medication, and now you've prepared the way for that help to reach you as fast as possible. Number 4. The heart's helper. Sit or lie down and reduce the strain. Your heart is a muscle, and right now, it's a muscle in crisis. It's being deprived of oxygen and working incredibly hard. The single best thing you can do to help it is to stop all physical activity immediately. Any form of exertion, even just walking around in a panic, increases your heart's demand for oxygen, the very thing it isn't getting enough of. So, as soon as you recognize the symptoms, stop what you're doing. The best position is whatever is most comfortable and helps you breathe easily. Many experts recommend sitting on the floor with your back against a wall or a sturdy chair. If you feel faint, lying down and propping your legs up on pillows can help. But if any position makes it harder to breathe, change it. The key is simply to be at rest. Loosen any tight clothing around your neck or waist, like a tie, a top button, or a belt. The goal is to reduce any and all strain on your body to lower your heart's workload to a bare minimum. Every beat of your heart requires oxygen. By resting, you're telling your heart, you don't have to work so hard right now. Help is on the way. This directly counters the fight or flight adrenaline response flooding your system. Your instinct might be to pace or panic, but in this case, the most powerful action you can take is inaction. Let your body conserve every ounce of energy it has. By getting comfortable and resting, you aren't giving up. You're actively preserving your heart muscle until medical professionals can fix the problem. Number 5, the mind-body connection. Control your breathing. As the pain and pressure mount, so does the fear. An overwhelming feeling of anxiety, almost like a panic attack, is a common symptom of a heart attack. This panic isn't just an emotional response. It has a dangerous physical effect. Fear makes your heart beat faster and your blood pressure rise, which increases your heart's demand for oxygen, worsening the very crisis you're in. This is why getting control of your breathing is a life-saving tool. It's one of the most powerful things you can do to interrupt this cycle of panic. While your instinct might be to take rapid, shallow breaths, you need to consciously fight that urge. Here's a simple technique. Once you're resting, close your eyes if it helps you focus. Try to breathe in slowly and deeply through your nose for a count of 4. Then, breathe out even more slowly through your mouth for a count of 6. That longer exhale is key. It helps activate your body's relaxation response, slowing your heart rate and calming you down. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Repeat this. Focus only on the count and the feeling of your breath. Staying calm when you're having a heart attack is monumentally difficult. But it's not about eliminating fear, it's about managing it. Every slow, deliberate breath you take is an act of defiance against the panic. You are telling your body that despite the emergency, you are in control of your response. This has a direct physical benefit, reducing the strain on your heart and conserving precious oxygen. Number 6. Your digital lifeline. Prepare your medical ID. In an emergency, you might be too disoriented or in pain to speak. Your smartphone can speak for you. Most modern phones have a built-in feature called Medical ID on iPhone, or Emergency Information on Android. This is where you enter critical data, allergies, medications, and emergency contacts. The genius of this is that first responders can access it from your lock screen, no passcode needed. They instantly know your medical history, which can dramatically speed up the right treatment. If you haven't set this up, do it right after watching this. It takes 5 minutes and could save your life. While you wait for help, keep your phone in your hand or on your chest so it's easily found. It is your silent advocate. Number 7. The final anchor. Stay on the line. You've made the call, but your connection doesn't end there. Stay on the phone with the 911 dispatcher. They are more than just a source of emotional support. They are your first line of medical guidance. These professionals can walk you through the remaining steps, clarify if you need the aspirin, and if your symptoms change, they relay that to the incoming ambulance crew. Most importantly, their steady voice can cut through your panic, guiding you through those slow breathing exercises and keeping you calm until the paramedics take over. Do not hang up until they tell you to, or until help arrives. Surviving a heart attack when you're alone requires quick, intelligent action. The power is in your hands. Let's quickly recap the 7 steps that can save your life. 1. Call 911 immediately. Your first and most important action. 2. Chew an aspirin. Can limit heart damage if safe for you. 3. Unlock your door. Clear the path for your rescuers. 4. Sit or lie down. Stop all activity to reduce heart strain. 5. Control your breathing. Fight panic with slow, deep breaths. 6. Prepare your phone's medical ID. Let it speak for you when you can't. 7. Stay on the line. Remain connected to the dispatcher until help arrives. And remember the critical anti-trick. Never attempt cough CPR. It's a dangerous myth that wastes time. This information is for everyone you care about, so please, share this video, like and subscribe for more essential survival guides. Before you go, take 2 minutes right now to set up the medical ID on your phone and discuss this plan with your family. Preparation is the ultimate form of power. Stay safe, and thank you for watching.